Welcome to Off the Record with Sharon Stewart, featuring the best in local rock and the stories behind the sound. Let's go Off the Record.
Hey, thanks for tuning into this episode of Off the Record. Today I'm talking with the BloodKlotz, local band blending punk, metal, and grunge into something loud, sharp, and completely their own. We'll talk about how the band came together, the influences that shaped them, and the music they're building track by track. And yes, they brought a song with them too, so stick around for that. It's the BloodKlotz on episode 19 of Off the Record with Sharon Stewart right now. I'm hanging out with the BloodKlotz.
Yeah.
You put the punk in Punxsutawney, don't you?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Definitely do. If you don't mind, for those who aren't familiar with the BloodKlotz, if you could step up to the microphone real quick before we start, tell us who you are and what you play.
Okay, so my name is Josh Klotz, and I do lead vocals and guitar.
Okay, so your last name is really Klotz?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so that's kind of where it comes from.
Okay, cool.
I'm Julie Pierce-Klotz. I play bass guitar, and the previous guy, that was my husband.
And I'm Eddie Aiden. I'm the lead guitarist. I do go up there and I play my Wheedly Wees and
Your Wheedly
do my thing. I'm
Wees?
also backup vocals too, so I love singing with these guys. And we ever since I joined, that we've been nothing but family.
Yeah, well, that's so. I was wondering about the name BloodKlotz. How you came up with it, of course, with your last name.
Yes.
Right.
Yes,
and
correct.
Then blood makes sense.
Well, yes.
Because you're kind of related and you're like
all
family,
of the same
huh?
blood, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So how long have you guys been together?
This group has been together since 2019. And then Eddie, I found Eddie at Walmart. He dressed like a rocker, and I said, "Do you play guitar?" And so he's been a part of the band since 2021. And then the two gentlemen that aren't here that we love as well, Colin, our drummer, and Franklin, our other lead guitar player, found them just recently here in March.
You sound like to me like you got a little Green Day and Pantera. I don't know. How did you come up with that?
Yeah. I mean, everything from that to that, yeah. Uh-huh. And a little bit of in-between stuff. We take influences from Green Day, Metallica, Nirvana, Iron Maiden, NoFX.
And play it faster.
I mean, we can play as fast as you want us to play, or we can play as slow as you want us to play.
Uh-huh. I did not realize until I started doing this podcast that there's a punk movement in our area right here.
There really is. There's a lot of different bands, and there's a lot of good bands in different styles.
Uh-huh. Your vocals sound very 90s alternative to me. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
She poked you. What'd she poke you for?
I don't know why she poked me. Why did you poke me, Julie?
Your ego.
Oh,
my ego. Oh, she's stroking my ego a little bit. No, my biggest influence vocally is actually Bruce Dickinson of Iron Maiden. I also love Billy Joe Armstrong from Green Day. Mm-hmm. I don't really sound like him at all, but Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam, all the just punk, grunge, and metal singers. I take influence from everything. I love all kinds of music, and it's very nice to have a group that'll play whatever we want to play.
Right.
We could do any kind of song we want, and that's good in our band.
So you write your own songs, plus I'm sure you do covers too?
We do mostly all of our own stuff. We don't really do many covers.
Okay. Who's the main writer in the band?
That would be me. That would be Josh, yeah.
Okay.
As far as lyrically, yeah, Josh is the one who does all that, but as the music part comes in, as we get different people, it changes. Mm-hmm. It's not the same, the songs are not the same songs that we started with. Uh-huh. Eddie comes in with his influence and does his things. We got a new drummer, he comes in and does his thing. Franklin comes in and does his thing. It's just a nice conglomeration. I feel like it improves every time we find somebody else to add their influence.
Yeah, there's not a lot of female bass players out there. I don't think. What got you into bass?
Well, I bought one and it sat in my house for 2 years. Uh-huh. And the strings fell off of it, and then one day I was like, well, I should probably give it a little love, and just kind of started playing around with a little bit. But I didn't start playing. Oh gosh. How old was I? 34?
Yeah,
I was.
You're a late bloomer.
Yeah, I didn't start really playing.
Yeah, when she's
and I got my trial by fire. So Josh was like, hey, we need somebody, and I just kind of stepped in and had like maybe 6 months under my belt when I started playing with the band. I didn't even play the whole set. I played like 5 songs because that's all I knew, and then I had to step out. But now we're good because it's been a long time.
Years.
But
do you have any influences as far as bass players? And
Steve Harris.
Okay,
Steve Harris, that man.
yeah,
and Flea. Like, okay, so I can't slap bass like Flea, but gosh, he's just beautiful. Just, if I could do that.
Yeah, it's Flea, the jazz musician playing the bass, basically. Right.
Oh God.
Right. So
phenomenal.
Eddie, tell me about you. What are your influences? And
a lot of my influences are like Metallica, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath. I'm a metalhead, so like the metal.
I wouldn't know it looking at you.
When I when I first joined the band, a lot of their music I noticed was more punk influenced, and so like I was like, well, let's jazz it up, and I wanted to throw some guitar solos and add a little bit of the metal influence, and so that's kind of what makes us now the punk metal band.
Okay, how long have you been playing? You've been
I've been playing guitar since I was like, well, I started on violin when I was real young, and then after I got to high school, I picked up the guitar and instantly fell in love. I threw down that violin and just ever since I was...
You haven't looked back?
Haven't looked back. Pretty much been playing since I was 14, and I'll be 33 next month.
You ever think about, maybe making the violin electric in your...
I've thought about it. I've thought about it. I've looked at... I've seen people playing the electric violin, and they're really cool, so I might take it up and see if something happens.
Let's talk about the songwriting process now. Josh, you're the main songwriter, right?
Yes.
How does that work out? You come up with an idea, and how do these guys feed into it and play into the songwriting?
Musically, for the instrumentation, I basically hear something in my head, and then I play it, or I'll play like a cool riff, and I'll say, "Hey, that's cool." That sounds dumb to say that, but be like, "Oh, hey, that's cool,"
right?
And then I'll play it so that I remember it, and then put it in my memory banks, and it stays there forever. And then when I'm writing the lyrics, I'll usually just write down whatever I'm feeling, or write down an idea I have, and then at some point when a set of lyrics matches up with a set of music, then I'll smash them together. For example, one of our songs, I wrote the guitar part like 3 years after I wrote the lyrics, and then I was like, hey, these lyrics would go with this guitar part, and we put them together, and that became the song Kamikaze.
It's a process then, 3 years.
Well, but I'm not thinking about that just solely. You know what I mean? Like, I'm constantly writing new stuff. Sometimes I'll write with a specific thing in mind, but most of the time it just kind of happens like this will go with this, so I put them together.
Well, you mentioned the song Kamikaze. Do you guys think about your lyrics a lot, or is it more about the music?
I think about the lyrics a lot.
Are there meanings behind the lyrics?
There are. Basically, I'm not going to go into a long extended story, but basically Kamikaze is about kamikaze pilots, but from their perspective.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So kind of what they believed, how they thought.
I'm the kind of person, I don't really, lyrics are great, but I don't like to read into them too much. It's all about the riff too.
Well, I try to make it pretty self-explanatory as well. I try to make my lyrics so that here it is, like you can understand what that means, but I also have them so that you can interpret them how you need to hear them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's kind of the best of both worlds, I think. Basically, what I do is I write the main part of the song usually, and then whoever else is playing with me, I give them like, okay, here's the basic, like this is the feel, this is the basic. Do whatever you want after that. So basically, everybody writes their own part after I give them, like after I say, hey, this is how like the feel of the song.
Basically, here's the main riff. Take it and turn it into your own part. And that's how we do it.
So Eddie writes his own leads. Julie writes bass parts. Franklin writes a lot of leads. Colin does his own thing on the drums. And then, so it's very, I try to give everybody freedom with my work.
Yeah.
And it's our work.
So do you do a lot of shows? I'm sure you're in Punxsutawney a lot.
We haven't really got to play in Punxsutawney yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we've played, because they do this thing called Groundhog's Got Talent, and we've played that a couple times, but we haven't won it yet.
Yeah.
But we only got to play one song, but we've played shows in Altoona, Erie, we've been to Knock, New York.
You're too much.
We've been to West Virginia.
Okay.
You know, we like playing the little benefit shows because it helps us,
right.
Helps the community.
Going back to Punxsutawney, because that's in all our areas, we are very community based. So yeah, that makes perfect sense. So you like doing those kind of things, right?
Yep.
The community based shows. If somebody were to start with any of your material, if they haven't heard of the BloodKlotz, what should they start with? What song should they start with, or should they see a show first?
I would say definitely see us live.
Yeah.
Live is where we shine the most. There's just tons of positive energy. Our goal is that people have fun. Right. We don't want you to come in and when you watch a BloodKlotz, when you come to see a BloodKlotz show, we don't want you to think of any outside BS. We just want you to come in and be immersed in having a good time.
Yeah. That's the thing about punk, too. It's very interactive, between audience and the band, right?
Yes, yeah. Well,
you can't just come in and sit down.
And that's our thing, too. Like, I remember when I would go to see concerts as a kid, it was an escape. You didn't have a chance to think about any of that outside crap. Mm-hmm. You'd go and you'd be totally enthralled by what you're watching and listening to. And that's what we give to the people.
Yeah. What's the coolest band you've ever opened for? Be them local or even bigger. Have you opened for any?
We opened Cultist Black, the Murder Junkies.
Let's see. Yeah, we've opened for Cultist Black, like I said, the Murder Junkies.
Uh-huh.
We've opened for Head PE. The coolest local band. That's a pretty big toss-up. Demise Awaits are really good.
Oh, yeah.
We like The Wasted.
The Wasted are good friends of ours. We love them.
I figured that. They're fun, too, and it's hard to believe there's only two of them.
They're wonderful people.
They are.
They're such supportive, loving.
Right. I'm glad you said that, because I think there's a lot of stereotypical people have ideas that don't understand, rock and roll, punk, whatever. They think we're all just a bunch of party animals. But, like you said, we care. We're the most caring people, I think.
Yes, I agree. Well, and I think the world needs more community. The world needs more love. The world needs more togetherness, I think, Julie, right?
Absolutely. I feel like since COVID, people just really haven't come back out. The community is just not there like it used to be. And I really would love to see more of that. Just more people out, more people interacting, just more people together. Let's come back together.
Yes, unify, unity.
Unity. It's time to stop social distancing.
Yeah. We really did split up into a big divide, didn't we?
Absolutely.
After that.
I miss the gatherings of people. It was wonderful.
I don't know whoever wants to answer this one. If you could bring one big act to the area to open for you, who would it be?
Iron Maiden.
I had a feeling you were going to say that. Really? Hey, are you going to go see Iron Maiden for their most recent tour announcement? Did you see that?
We would like to. We're actually going to Comic-Con.
Oh, okay.
And
So
Bruce Dickinson is going to be there.
Oh, is he?
So we're going to hopefully
meet him
to have a short conversation with him.
Yeah.
Also, Bruce, like I said before the interview, I think is like my idol as far as frontman, vocalist, whatever. So to meet him is going to be extremely amazing. But yeah.
He was doing something small, like a spoken word thing. Did you see that? He was actually in Greensburg not too long ago.
I did not see that, but I know he's done the national anthem for different things around Pitts for the Steelers and for the LA Kings and stuff. So he's moving in. Yeah, and I'm okay with it.
Maybe, hey Bruce, if you're listening,
Oh, he's definitely getting a free BloodKlotz shirt or something, or a CD or something. I don't know.
Whatever he wants.
Right, anything you want, right?
Right.
Hey, is there anything else you want to mention in this interview that maybe I didn't touch on? Or?
We're working on writing a new album, actually.
Really? When do you think it's going to come out? Or
Hopefully next year.
Okay, so
That's
you
what
got
we're
the winter
planning.
to hole up in the garage.
Yes, in the garage. Yes.
Yep.
It's literally the garage.
It's literally the garage.
Literally.
Really?
And we practice in the garage.
You got a studio, or
No.
What would you call it, Eddie?
I would just call it the garage setup, like to any typical garage band,
Old
set up some
school.
speakers, PAs, and just have fun and go at it and jam.
Tell me a little bit about the new album.
So for the new album, we're going to have a couple older songs and a couple newer songs. The big song on the album, we think, is going to be called Virgin to the Steel. It's about somebody discovering heavy metal for the first time. And we hope it's as epic to everyone else as it is as we're writing it.
Virgin to the Steel. That sounds like a life-changing moment there, right?
Right. And also we have a very punk rock song. We're going to bring it back. It's called Where It Stops. There's a bunch of other songs. Blaze is a good one. Yeah, has kind of a funky part to it. So just if you get the new album, you're going to get a lot of different stuff, and hopefully there's at least one that you love.
So if we want stuff from you, you guys sell merch anywhere, or do you have a website, or how can we get stuff from
Shows.
I love
Shows.
band-
Come to shows.
Okay.
Come to shows, or if you're looking for merch from us personally, just message us on our Facebook, and we'll do our best to see about getting a T-shirt. We do stickers, CDs, buttons.
You're all DIY though. You guys do it all, don't
Yep.
you?
Go ahead. Jen.
Yeah, actually, Josh and I learned to screen print so that we could make our own clothes. We bought button makers to make our own. Yeah, we made that in our kitchen or our dining room.
Eddie, do you have a button on?
Let me see. Show me your button. Eddie.
Mine might have fell off.
Oh, okay.
Right.
He's got a lot of them for those who are listening. Oh, okay.
Do you have a button?
Hey,
That
that's
was
nice.
simple. That's the
really,
first
really
round.
nice. So it's all do it yourself. How do you balance? You're making your own merch. You're making your own music. You guys got to practice. You do shows. Do you guys hold day jobs too?
Oh yeah,
Got to
in
be
Punxsutawney,
tough,
yeah.
man, to do it all. How do you get the energy to keep up with work life?
Work life
Band.
and home life.
Yeah.
It's sometimes it's rough, but I mean, we usually we'll pick a day out of the week to have band practice that we all agree on. We meet up and do band practice, and then I still need to get together with these two, but normally they're the ones that'll do the merch, but they said we need to get together where all of us put
Collaborate.
together,
That would be
collaborate,
wonderful.
do a whole day where we just make merch.
Yeah.
Right, and we will do that very soon.
You seem like you all get along pretty well, right? It seems like you got a pretty good bond here,
We try.
That's because it's a relationship,
Yes.
being in a band, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
It is.
There's been times where there was a show that we were going to play in New York one time, and
Digging up the past.
it was during the winter, and they were like, "We don't know, the roads are going to be bad. It's going to be tough getting up there." And I begged them to play this show.
We're going, Eddie, no,
And
we're not going.
they finally said yes. And when we went up and played that show, it was one of our biggest crowds we played to. It was totally worth it. Like,
Yeah, it was one of the best shows we've ever played, for sure. So, yeah.
Thank you, Eddie.
The one you had to really
Making
make
us
an effort to
out
go
in the
to, huh?
snow.
Yeah. Well, I'm so glad you guys came in on the podcast. So tell our listeners where they can find you on social media. Of course, I found you streaming on all the platforms. as they
yeah,
say.
we're on all platforms. We're on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. We got a Bandcamp, SoundCloud.
videos,
Facebook.
even.
We have a YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're on them all.
Yes, you can find out everything by going to our Facebook. It's spelled BLOODKLOTZ.
Yeah, the BloodKlotz.
Yes.
So tell me about the picture with the kids, though, on your Facebook. Are those were those previous
the
band
kids-
The
members?
two youngins?
Uh-huh.
That's
The other half of the band.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
okay.
other half of the band. That's
Okay.
that's Colin and Franklin.
Okay, so are they?
They're all of 22, 23 years old. They're amazing, though.
They're not your kids? Or-
No.
Okay, I thought.
I've been asked that. Listen, you're not the first to ask.
Because it looked like a family, in the
no,
picture.
you're
Okay.
not the first to ask. Nope.
Okay.
We try to keep it family.
Okay.
I mean, we try to have that little bit of a
Bond.
family environment,
Circle,
that
that
bond,
feel.
because
Right.
I mean, we're family. Eddie's like my brother.
Eddie's
I mean,
family.
even some past members, once you're BloodKlotz, you're always BloodKlotz, like your family.
And who'd have thought that a name with the BloodKlotz would be, all about community and just, getting back together again. So how did you hear about the podcast?
Yeah, I saw Demiza Waits posted about it, and that was what caught my interest, because I was like, well, we want to be on the radio and we want to get out there. So
So you got a show coming up. It's a benefit. Riffs for Gifts coming up on the 13th of this month, and you can find out the details. BloodKlotz, Facebook.com/BloodKlotz with a K and a Z.
So after all, you're done with all your Christmas shopping and, come have some fun.
All right. Hey, thanks a lot for coming down and being on the podcast.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you. You guys rock. Thanks again to the BloodKlotz for joining me on Off the Record, carving out their place in the local music scene one show at a time. And if you're in a band and you'd like to be on the podcast, send me a message or an email. Here's my email address, Sharon@7mountainsmedia.com. That's Sharon@7mountainsmedia.com. Now we're going to close today's episode with their track Kamikaze, so crank it up and enjoy the ride. I'm Sharon Stewart. Thanks for listening to Off the Record.